The technology, trend, market, business, it's changing
Right,
so quick. So
right,
2 1 year is too long for us. Nowadays, IT become a backbone of every industry, especially
right,
highly
right.
regulated industry such as
Mm-hmm.
Fintech had 11 integration with 11 different
Okay.
systems
Mm-hmm.
and support team sitting across 3 continents, 6
Okay.
countries.
Good day and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast series brought to you by Directors Institute, World Council of Directors. I'm Charu Mehra, and today it is my distinct honor to introduce a leader who has been at the forefront of digital transformation and innovation in the business world, Mr. Sathya Andivel. With over 2 decades of experience, Mr. Sathya has revolutionized the IT landscape, leading groundbreaking initiatives in fintech, banking, and cybersecurity across the Middle East. As Chief Digital Officer and Chief Information Technology Officer, he has driven multi-million dollar projects, championing innovation and process optimization. A board member of IMA Kuwait and recipient of the prestigious Kaizen King Award, his leadership continues to set new standards in the industry. Mr. Satya, we are privileged to have you here with us today, and we are looking forward to hear your invaluable insights on shaping the future of technology and leadership in an ever evolving world. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, Charu. Thank you for your great introductions. It's a great opportunity for me to be featured in FaceTime with Leader. Thank you again.
We are looking forward to having this discussion with you, sir, today.
Sure.
So, moving forward, so we know that you've had an incredible journey in the tech and digital transformation world. But I'd love to know when you first started out, did you ever envision yourself reaching this level of success? What was the spark that got you into the field, and how did those early days shape the amazing career path that you built for yourself? I'm sure our listeners would love to hear about that first chapter of your story.
Sure. Actually, in fact, I was not expecting that I will reach in this position or I will work in Middle East. But what I have been doing throughout my career is following my
Mhm.
curiosity, my passion towards the job.
Right.
So following curiosity, then looking for new challenges is naturally driving to the next position. So that's
Absolutely.
how I reached it.
Right, right. And it's amazing to hear how those early challenges must have shaped you in your journey. And it speaks to the resilience and passion that you brought to your work throughout your career.
Yeah, true. It's not that always it's a cakewalk in the job. So whatever the
Absolutely.
position it is, either small or big. So at
Right,
the point, everyone face the tough time, and sometimes we
right,
might think that okay, let's run away from this. It happens. But the point is the continuous learning. So
right, right,
continuous working. So keep
right.
moving every inch every day. It's not that one day we work and get to the higher positions. It's
Absolutely.
a consistent, continuous learning and working. That's what
Right,
helped us to come out of tough time and be resilient in the job,
right,
especially in
right.
IT. So you need to be a resilient every second,
Absolutely.
every minute.
Absolutely. And with the things that, with the way things are changing these days, you have to be on your toes all the time.
Yes, of course. The technology, trend, market, business, it's changing
Right,
so quick. So
right,
2 1 year is too long for us. So
right,
before that, we need to get it and put it into the operations, give it to the back team, and they have to sell and make a business. So that needs nowadays, it's like you have to be running fast. It's not just
right,
going.
right, right. So, with your impressive experience in leading digital transformations and implementing compliance frameworks like PCI and ISO 27000, I'm curious, how did you manage to balance the traditional IT processes with the innovative digital solutions that we see today? What was the moment when it clicked for you and you knew how to bridge the gap?
Yeah, in initial days of my career, when I implement the projects, I had to interact with everyone in the organization, every
Hmm.
department, every organization,
Right,
every verticals.
right,
It was tough to understand the different perspective, put it in one holistic plan. So
right.
those initial days helped me to understand that system perspective. So
Hmm.
whatever we do is a one process where complaints, risk, quality are different flavors of the same process. So that is
Right,
the moment I understood that okay, what we have to focus is on the process and build a flavor in it. So one process will solve all their needs, different stakeholder
right,
needs. So
right,
that
right.
moment onwards, I started looking into the any project or any process in system point of view.
Hmm.
So that's
Hmm.
where I'm started understanding different frameworks like
Right.
ISO, PCI, or Central Bank of Kuwait, the cybersecurity framework.
Hmm.
So all of them come into the picture. So
Picture.
everything fall in place.
Right. And it's fascinating how you were able to transform those challenges into your opportunities. And it shows the balance between innovation and tradition is the key to success. And you were able to identify the different markers, to move on forward.
Yeah, true. So it's not just IT. Nowadays, IT become a backbone of every industry, especially
Right,
highly
right.
regulated industry such as
Hmm.
Fintech.
Hmm.
So it's part and parcel of everyone's process. So
Right.
understanding the trend, adapting to the new things, putting into the place
True.
quickly, not dragging it
Absolutely.
long.
Right,
So these are all become crucial part and element of each and every day of my task.
right, right, right. Fascinating
Yes.
to hear all that, sir. So, overseeing complex projects like K2K app and the payment gateway with such a significant budget, it's clear that you must have faced intense pressure at times, sir. When you were confronted with projects that were starting to decline, how did you approach the situation and turn things around? I'm
Yeah.
sure there were moments, of crisis, and we'd love to hear how you managed those challenges and steered these projects back on track.
True, especially the project like a K2K, ETHIA,
Right, right.
it came exactly during that Corona time. So everyone was
Okay.
working in remote, so not
Right,
working in
right.
office. Especially that project had 11 integration with 11 different
Okay.
systems, and
Mm-hmm.
support team sitting across 3 continents, six
Okay.
countries, and even our team not sitting in one office. It was
Right,
so
right.
tough time. Literally, we used to be in call right from morning to night 11 o'clock to
Mm-hmm.
drive the things get done. And it had a
Right.
tough timeline from the central bank. So
Mm-hmm.
things were literally getting out of control. And that's
Mm-hmm.
where we started to look into the picture and put it into the one system, one process, one plan, ensuring that everyone understand and
Right,
then continuous follow up.
right,
So this is how we brought the system and entire project back to the track and
right.
implemented it. And happy that that particular project implemented just 2 days before the
That's
deadline
really
given by the
great.
central bank. It
Oh,
was like a do
wow.
or die situations. So we just went live just 2 days before the deadline given by the central bank. And it was spectacular, such as that zero financial issues, zero technical issues,
Wow.
and zero customer complaints. It was just
Wow.
like that big bank live. Moment as joyful time in our area, which we need to keep
Absolutely.
remembering and keep chatting with my friends.
Absolutely, sir. It is an achievement and it's truly inspiring. It's not just about managing a project, but also leading with resilience and making tough decisions when it matters the most. And especially in a crucial time when, there is a pandemic going on and everyone is, working remotely. To manage the project at that point of time is a really, great task, I would say. And everything happened successfully, which is many congratulations to you, and your hard work really paid off, sir.
True. At some point of time, even team member used to lost the hope that whether we will be able to do it or not.
Believe it or
So
not. Right.
the leading with the creativity and innovation to come out of the tough time, providing the solution to the team and move forward to the
Right.
next step. That
Right.
was the important thing that helped
Right.
to overcome the situation.
Right. Right. And just keep pushing forward.
Sure. Yeah. Yes.
Uh, Mr. Satya, having worked closely with compliance frameworks like ISO 27000 and the Central Bank of Kuwait, you've gained invaluable insights into governance and risk management. From your vast experience, what advice would you offer to companies looking to build a robust governance structure that not only mitigates risk but also fosters trust and resilience in today's rapidly changing business environment?
Two critical element to focus on. One
Right.
is system building, another one focus
Hmm.
on the people. So every industry has lot of standards, framework. So
Right.
even for the same industries, multiple organizations given the different frameworks. Its framework is important, but more important is focusing on building the system that will
Right.
take care of the framework, building the right
Right.
structure, right process, right people's expected behavior, focusing on
Right.
the functions. So
Right.
this is very critical. We can build a fantastic system without people, it
Hmm.
won't. We can have a fantastic people without system, again it will not work. So
Right.
focusing
Right.
these two key elements is the important thing for any company, any young leader to focus on. So if you build a right
Hmm.
system and have a right people,
People.
you can succeed.
Great, sir. It's really some insightful advice, and it highlights the importance of balance, uh, between rigid compliance and flexibility. And rightfully said, having good people will have ensured that good system is in place, and vice versa.
Yes.
So Albert Einstein once said, "The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination." Given the remarkable journey you've had in digital transformation and IT leadership, Mr. Satya, what are your aspirations for the future? As someone who is already shaping strategic decisions as a board member, how do you see your role evolving in the boardroom, especially with this rapidly changing digital landscape?
My role, being in IT, it's keep changing every day. That's the one
Yeah.
things. But
Right.
another thing is the senior leaders really getting into the corporate governance and
Hmm.
shaping the entire organization. It's not just a one
Right.
IT vertical. So playing the
Absolutely.
senior role, it influences the entire organizations. It has
Hmm.
a greater impact when you get into the corporate governance, being part
Right.
of the board or part of the committee of the board are the crucial things. So I
Right.
feel in the coming days, the next step logically to getting into that sphere where my
Hmm.
influence will be greaterly felt in entire organization, entire market.
Right. Right,
This is
right,
what I
right.
have been focusing on.
Yeah, it's inspiring to hear your perspective, and it's clear that your journey has been both impactful and visionary, and you are looking forward to have a larger impact on the organization level with your experience.
Yeah, yes. So organization as well as in the market. So what we can give to our customers, how best we can
Clients.
offer it.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right, right. Mr. Satya, as you know, with the given circumstances, ESG factors are increasingly becoming a priority for companies worldwide. How do you perceive their role in shaping the future of digital transformation? And in your experience, how can organizations integrate strong ESG principles into their digital strategies while also ensuring sustainable growth and responsible governance?
True. ESG three important component: environment,
Right,
social, and governance.
right. Governance.
Governance to some extent is part of every organizations. So it was
Right, right,
regulated by many regulatory specific to the industry.
Right.
But the other important things is the social and environment.
Environment.
So environment, so protecting the environments, consuming only needed things, ensuring that
Right.
future generation have their own share of things we are not
Absolutely.
consuming. This also
Absolutely.
to extent was in the corporate world, like
Mm-hmm.
other perspective. But
Mm-hmm.
important things even in Kuwait fintech market in the
Mm-hmm.
social sphere. This is where the
Mm-hmm.
huge evaluation going on in the last couple of years
Right.
in
Right.
the stakeholder, social perspective, investors,
Right.
employees, customers. So how
Right.
best we can do, how fairly we can deal with investors, employees, and customers. So the
Right.
best service, valuable services to the people, and
Mm-hmm.
ensuring work-life balance for the employees
Mm-hmm.
and health, their associated
Right.
people. So the
Right.
organization not just making the money, it's
Money.
part of the society, part of the
Right.
social system. How
Right.
we can add value to the society as a whole, and
Absolutely.
how can the society be sustainable in future.
In
So
future.
these important things started felt in the Kuwait market. We have seen few fintechs and banks started adapting these things,
Hmm.
and this also part of financial evaluation and valuation of the company.
Right.
So
Right.
not
Right.
that it's coming up, it's already came, and all
Kim.
the
Hmm.
companies are started focusing on. We
Mm-hmm.
ourselves in our company started looking into it. Each and every policy is shaped by environmental concerns, concerns for the
Great.
society, and
Great. Great.
given the due importance for governance and frameworks.
That's really great to hear, sir. How ESG is shaping the digital transformation landscape, and it really underscores the need of businesses to balance innovation with responsibility, looking at the current circumstances.
The innovation is the key. So the challenges were there. The challenges may be from the different
Right.
perspective. Now the challenges
Right.
comes in different perspective. But
Right.
the
Right.
innovation and creativity are the key for IT organizations or technical
Mm-hmm.
leaders to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Absolutely.
problem may be from anywhere, but the solution lies in the innovation
Solution.
and creativity.
Innovation.
So we have a
Absolutely.
dedicated team. We are giving due importance to that and keep
Mm-hmm.
evolving, keep improving, keep enhancing it.
Right.
So the
Right. Right.
continuously moving ahead. So that's what important things, and we
Right.
get a benefit out of that.
Right. 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 So, my last question for you today is, as someone who is recently enrolled in the Directors Institute, what motivated you to join, sir, and what are you looking forward to learning through this program?
Uh, logically, when you grow in the organization, so at one point of time we work for salary, we work for some benefits, and
Right.
it is going like we do something and we get something out of it. But
Mm-hmm.
beyond that, our influences are spreading across organization. Our
Right.
influence is spreading to the society, to the
Right.
customers. So at
Mm-hmm.
that point of time, it's not just being executive management and follow the policies process set by the board. So
Right.
equally to influence the board and get the right policies, especially in
Mm-hmm.
environment, social and governance framework side.
Governance. Mm-hmm.
So when I realized that everything comes from that, then I thought that, okay, that would be the logical next step to have a greater impact to the
Right.
company and customers
Right.
and society as a whole. This is what motivated me to go into the
Into the
directors and
program. Yes.
yes, this program. And when I was
Right.
checking for few certification courses and other things, I seen
Mm-hmm.
that good reputation and review from the uh, uh, independent
From
director,
other part. Right.
directors
Right.
institute.
Hmm.
Then I thought that this is the right fit for me, and I enrolled it.
Yeah, and I hope that the Directors Institute is able to help you achieve that goal, because it's always great to hear when someone is eager to expand their knowledge and grow into new roles, especially when it aligns to your deep expertise.
Yes, true. And I have gone through your course. It was so informative and so interactive. I
That's
really,
really nice to hear, sir.
yeah, thanks to
I will
your team.
definitely pass on the feedback.
Yeah, thank you.
As we come to an end to today's insightful conversation, I'd like to extend my sincere thanks to Mr. Sathya for sharing his valuable perspective with us. Your expertise and thoughtful reflections on evolving landscape of digital transformation and governance are truly inspiring, sir. We are grateful for the time you've spent with us, and we look forward to seeing your continued success in shaping the future of technology and leadership.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you again for featuring me in FaceTime with Leaders. Thank you very much.
It was really fascinating, really nice talking to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
For our listeners, we hope you found today's discussion as enlightening as we did. Stay tuned for more inspiring conversations on FaceTime with Leaders podcast, where we continue to bring you the voices that are shaping tomorrow's business world. Until next time, take care and keep leading with purpose. Thank you.